have people over for dinner and not know the correct way to set a dinner table? Well, today I'm going to teach you how to make how to set the table for a 3-course informal meal. And I'm going to start off by talking about the silverware, the plates, the glasses, and the napkin that is used. And then I'm getting all my information from Emily Post Etiquette in her book. And so we're going to start off with the silverware. And what you do is the farthest left of the plate, you want to have your big fork, and that's for the dinner. And then directly to the right of that and to the left of the plate, you have a smaller fork, which is for your salad. And then on the opposite side of the plate, you want to have a knife, which is for a steak or chicken or pork or whatever you're serving. You can also serve with a regular knife or a steak knife. I have a regular knife. And then you have directly to the right of the knife, you have a smaller spoon, which is for tea. If either you're having tea, like maybe mixing sugar and sweet loam and stuff like that in there. And then to the right of the smaller spoon, you have a bigger spoon, and that is for your soup that you'll be served. And then you also, you're going to have a butter knife, which is going to be placed on top of the butter plate. And then you have a spoon to the right of the coffee cup and saucer if you're serving coffee. That is going to be placed to the right of that on the side where the spoon and knives are. And then next you have your plates. You have your salad plate, which is directly to the left of both of the forks that you're using. And then you have your butter plate, which is right above the forks you're using with your buttery knife on top of it. So that is placed above the forks. Then you have your saucer and coffee cup, which is above the knife and spoon, and that's slightly to the right of that. And then the coffee cup is just set on top of the saucer, and that is right next to the left of the spoon that you're using for your coffee. And then you also have your dinner plate. And the thing about the dinner plate is you always want to make sure that it is placed on the table after the guests are seated, just because it's not like on the table, so you know they're fresh. So that goes right in the center of the knife and forks. And then you have your glasses. You have a larger glass, and this is just for like tea or water, whichever one they want to drink. And then you have a wine glass if they're drinking wine. That's just both of those are above the knife and spoons. The big glass is going to be to the right of the wine glass. So you're just going to have them right next to each other above the knife and spoons. And then you have your napkin. You just want to use like a white or off color, like a cream color napkin, and you want to have it in a rectangle or square or a handkerchief. That works also. But I just place mine in a rectangle just because it's easier for me. I'm not very creative. And that just is placed right on top of your dinner plate, And that is just going to be sitting on the table. If before the guests come, you wouldn't have your dinner plate on the table already, so you just want to leave that napkin in the middle of the center piece. And so, at the end of the meal, everything's set up, and you're well on your way to having your own little dinner, and you know exactly how everything looks, because the first impression is always how you set your dinner table for your guests. So if that looks good, then everyone is just going to be super excited to find out how good the dinner actually is, and you just look very proper.